Hey, it's Dave. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you something that I feel a lot of people still don't know a lot about, and that is the Fender VI, or known as the Bass 6. Now this here is a Squier version from a couple of years ago. You'll see it'll say the Squier 6. The original was the Fender VI. It was made from about 1961 to 75. They re-released it like in 2006 from the custom shop, which is the first time I've ever played one. And basically, it's a guitar similar to like a Jaguar that is an octave lower. It's basically like a baritone Jaguar. So it has the tremolo. I mean, people call it a bass. Some people think of it as a bass, but really it's treated more like a guitar. And you've heard it before in records. You've heard it on Aerosmith. Joe Perry played it on the Rocks album. And you hear it on other things too. The Cure used it a lot. Robert Smith from The Cure played one, especially on the Disintegration record. Robin Guthrie from Cocteau Twins played one. You hear them all over the place on Cheap Trick records, on so many great records. John Lennon played one on Helter Skelter. But they're fun to play. Glenn Campbell played one on, I think it was Wichita Lineman, the solo. So it's basically like a guitar, just an octave lower. So there's cool things you can do. It's really nice. And it has like, so you have a volume here, a tone. That turns the bridge on. The middle. And the neck. This last switch is supposed to be like a bass cut. So it's a really cool instrument, a lot of fun to play. We do Back in the Saddle every now and then with FM Station. That. Anyway, so that is the Squier 6. And like I said, they were a lot of fun to play. I tried to find a case for one and went to a Guitar Center and I said, do you guys have a case for like a Fender Bass 6, Fender 6, Squier 6, whatever you want to call it? And he was like, oh yeah, and he shows me like a big bass case. I'm like, no, this is for like a 6-string bass. And he's like, yeah, it's a 6-string bass. I'm like, yeah, no, it's a guitar really. And it's a smaller. Anyways, he never heard of it. And to my surprise, a lot of people haven't. But they're really fun to play, especially if you like the low stuff, like... Lots of fun. Anyways, check one out. You can find them used for a great price. They're a lot of fun. The Squier 6. If you can find a Fender 6 at a good price, I suggest picking one up. Something to have in your arsenal. It's one of those odd type guitars that fill a nice void, and I highly recommend it. Anyways, very good.